The Fujitsu Quaderno Gen 3 color has been taking the not-so-world by not-so-much storm. Reason being, they're 4 years late to the party in updating their unit, as we've seen at trade shows, and it really just didn't really wow us because there's no glow light, meaning you get that gray screen. But what do we have today? Let's look at it all the same. This is the Fujitsu Quaderno Gen 3 A5 10.3, and this actually bumps up the PPI in color from 103 on the larger 13.3 to 113 on the 10.3. Let's check it out. So inside we have the documentation for warranty. Hold on to this because we are a legitimate warranty service depot. If you want to or have to send your device back, we can accept that. We have a bunch of things on the inside here that pertain to the pen and the USB cabling and tips and whatnot, so we're just going to dump it all out here. So we have 2 sheets of documentation, just regulatory information and stuff like that, nothing too concerning, and you have the original Stylus pen. We'll get to that in a second. We also have a USB-C right here, put that off to the side, and you have a nib removal tool with 3 identical palm tips. Now for the pen itself, this is a standard Wacom pen in bronze, which they have been using for quite some time. You'll see that there's nothing amazingly spectacular about this pen itself, but remember, this is running Wacom, which means you can go over to your little cup of pens and use any Wacom pen on the market. It will work pretty much as long as it has Wacom. Now, I really do like the packaging because there's very little plastic in regards to the packaging outside of the little Ziploc they have. Oh, look. User information. You can scan the QR code and get all the information you want. Now, the device is in English, but all the material's in Japanese, but you don't have to worry because basically you can just scan your phone over it and utilize AR, augmented reality like Google Lens, etc., or simply go to the website and use Google Chrome to translate to any language you want. So you have all these kind of fitted cardboard cutout things to make sure it will fit, and the A5 gets special treatment because it's much smaller, so it gets a little trim piece. And revealing the oh my gosh, this feels so tiny. Wow. And don't worry, we will do a comparison between this and the 13.3 inch, as well as this versus the Kindle Scribe, because this is going to be 10.3 versus 10.2. It's going to be pretty much right down there. The unit is incredibly lightweight. My goodness, this is so light. The screen is rather dark, much like the same case with Tolino we just finished, and Kobo and Amazon, and everyone in the industry uses a really dark screen. You have NFC tap right there. We'll show you how to unlock with key cards when we get started. You have a regular old singular button that does a drop down, and on the top you have a reset, USB-C, power button with indicator, and a lanyard loop, which Japanese products from Sony to Fujitsu and Panasonic and Sharp, they love those lanyard loops for those little anime charms and whatnot. This thing is ready to go. It is in color. It's finally in the 10.3 inch form factor we all saw, and we all really were wanting this to have a glow light, and unfortunately it didn't come with one. Although at the trade show, the 10.3 they had on display did have a glow light. And worry not, rest assured, it is in English as we promised. Much like all the other Quadernos of yore, these do not have home screens. They simply just rely on you pressing the button and doing what you want. In fact, the furthest you could go back is this one, find documents from the list. Now this unit, couple disclaimers, it is in color, it doesn't have a glow light, it does use Wacom, but it only runs PDFs, which everything comes in. You can do ebooks and mangas and journals and newspapers and magazines because they can all just come in the PDF format, but it is important to note that it only comes in PDF. This is everything that comes in the box with the brand new 2025 Quaderno A5 10.3. We are very excited to dive into this unit. We're going to be doing tons of comparisons, tons of coverage on this. All things considered, this is very exciting despite its slight shortcomings. However, stay tuned for more.